The WWE Legends World Tour continues this week, down under in Melbourne, Australia. And Taz, here comes none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
So this is a little WWE Legends Tour? Is that right? The greatest superstars of all time under one roof? But Stone Cold Steve Austin ain't even on the card. You think you can have a Legends Tour without Stone Cold Steve Austin? Hell, there ain't never been a bigger WWE superstar than me. So if y'all want to see Stone Cold on this damn show, give me a hell yeah. Well, there you have it. So Jimmy Hart, you scrawny little pencil-neck bastard, I suggest you put on your cheap sunglasses and your little zoot suit and bring your 98-pound ass down to this ring before Stone Cold comes back here and sticks that damn megaphone so far up your ass, they'll be able to hear your silent but deadlies in the back row.
Here comes Jimmy Hart, and he does not look pleased to see Austin here tonight.
Brilliant observation, Lady Lips. This is 2 weeks in a row Austin has taken over the show. And not for nothing, something's got to give one way or another.
Look, Austin, it's true, you might be one of the greatest superstars of all time. But your actions last week are exactly the sort of thing I wanted to avoid. I mean, let's face it, Dale, you're not the easiest guy to keep under control. I watched you put Vince McMahon through hell and back in the day, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you do the same to me. Now, despite not being formally invited, you managed to interfere anyway. And the fact is, I simply can't let you do that anymore. So we can do this the easy way, where you can just leave the ring and don't come back, or we can do this the hard way.
Hell, Jimmy, you know the Stone Cold Steve Austin ain't never done nothing the easy way in his whole damn life.
All right, Steve, if that's the way you want it, then I guess I've got no choice but to call in the big guns.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second. Before you
Why don't you hold on just one damn second, you mealy-mouthed bastard? This is what you call the big guns?
No, that's not who I was talking about. Get back to the locker room and stay there. This has nothing to do with you.
Look, I joined this tour to face WWE legends in the ring, not to sit on the sidelines and watch them beat the hell out of each other. Jimmy, if you're gonna up the ante, I want in.
Well, that's just fine for the mouth of the South. I've got a couple of special surprises I've been saving for something like this. We'll see you two in the ring for a tag team match later tonight.
Well, normally Stone Cold don't like surprises, but now that you mention it, here's one for you.
It looks as if Jimmy Hart wasn't surprised after all.
Not for nothing, after last week, you'd have to have a case of amnesia not to be ready for that one.
It don't matter who you bring to this damn ring, there ain't never gonna be a legend as big as me. And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin. from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kurt Angle.
If you smell...
Oh my God! It's The Rock! The People's Champ is one of Jimmy Hart's surprise legends, and he returns to action right here tonight.
Direct from Hollywood, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment is in the house. Just listen to this ovation.
Hulk Hogan! Hulk Hogan is here! He and Jimmy Hart go back years, but I never expected to see Hogan here tonight.
Hulkamania is running wild, Cole. And it's gonna be the Hulkster teamed up with the Rocket. You gotta be kidding me. This one's gonna be a rocket buster for sure.
Reversal.
I never stop being impressed. There's the cover. It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely completely objective, Taz.
Why?
It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some
Why?
sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole. I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win.
Kaz, you're talking about two different things. Going outside the rules in the name of self-defense is one thing, but cheating to steal a victory and enhance your own career is something completely different. His opponent has been picking him apart all match.
Yeah, and I think it's just about to pay off.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole, if your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left. Too bad that's it, Cole. I could have watched them go even longer.
Here are your winners, Kurt Angle and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Greetings from Tokyo, Japan, the land of the rising sun. And what a main event we've got here for the second to last show of the WWE Legends World Tour. A special six-man Legends Battle Royal with some of the biggest names in WWE history.
This is going to be great! We're going to see Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. But I'm not sure about Jimmy Hart's decision to add this guy to the mix, JR. Unlike the rest of the competitors, he hasn't exactly proven himself to be a legend yet.
Don't sell him short, King. He's earned his spot by going toe-to-toe with some true legends over the past few weeks, so he could surprise us all.
And the opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And the opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
And the opponent, from Miami, Florida, weighing 260 pounds, The Rock. From Long Island, New York, weighing 287 pounds, Mankind.
Superstars are willing to go to get the win here tonight.
As far as it takes, King. We've seen them put their bodies on the line time and time again. And I'm sure tonight will be no different. He's a slippery devil.
He's going for the pin. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much. But I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this. These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of...
He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
1, 2, 3. So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
No. Every time I make a guess as to who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you got one right every now.
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
So long, ref. Sweet dreams.
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that.
Whoa, what's this?
Stunner! And he got all of it, by God! What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. He's looking for that finisher, and he can do it here. I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all. My God, look at the damage that has been inflicted here.
I don't care who he thinks he is. He can't take much more of this.
If there's the submission, there might not be any way out of it.
There better be, but we're going to see a tap out right here.
Oh man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here. If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it could be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with 1 or 2 big moves.
You sure don't. You've got to lay the groundwork first.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize.
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself.
What a match. I wonder if we'll ever...
Legendary superstars, I knew we'd have some problems with their legendary egos, JR. And that pipsqueak Jimmy Hart's been AWOL since Austin tried to stun him in the ring last week. Uh-oh. Now what's he doing?
He's trying to get between them and calm them down. But frankly, that's the last place in the world you'd want to be. It's Mr. Socko! It's Mr. Socko right down his gullet!
Oh, that sock is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, JR.
And Austin gave him the stunner!
I could have told you that would happen, JR.
Now ain't that a sight? The only thing legendary about you is the beating you just took in the middle of this damn ring. Mankind may be one dumb, psychotic sumbitch, but he's earned something you ain't got yet, and that's my respect, and that's all I got to say about that. And now that it's just you and me, I suggest you collect your damn teeth, put your little sock back in your pants, and drag your lumpy ass back to the boiler room before Stone Cold changes his mind, stomps a mud hole in your ass, and walks it dry.
While I appreciate having your respect, Austin, I beg to differ on just one point. Mr. Socko may in fact be little, but to be fair, it is just a bit chilly in this arena. What's more, I'm content to take my leave, as Japan is one of the few places I can find live nutrition without being harassed by some sort of animal rights enforcement. But before I go, I offer what I like to think of as legendary words of encouragement to our would-be legend. Have a nice day!
Are you sure you're okay?
That was pretty bad, but I've had worse.
You know, Jimmy Hart is supposed to be managing this tour, but it seems like he's lost control of some of the legends.
I think you're right. Looks like I'm gonna have to take matters into my own hands.
So, what are you gonna do about Steve Austin and Mankind? Next week in New York City is your last chance to settle this. That crazy Mankind reached into his pants, grabbed a sock, and shoved it right down your throat. Yuck! That is so gross. I think he deserves a little payback next week. Yeah, but Stone Cold's just as guilty. Plus, he's meaner. And you might never get another chance to face a legend like him.
Who says it's gotta be an either-or choice?
What do you mean?
Maybe I can only get one official match sanctioned for next week. But that doesn't mean I can't find one of those jokers somewhere else beforehand and get a little payback.
I like your plan. So, who's it gonna be?
Here's your winner, Kurt Angle.
here's your winner, Kurt Angle.
Welcome back to SmackDown! I followed your performance on the tour, and I've got to tell you, the coach was very impressed.
You're not the only one. You looked great against all those legends. It was so exciting to watch you in action.
Thanks. You know, Coach, I was a little skeptical when you first asked me to go, but I've got to admit, it was the perfect opportunity to test my skills against some of the all-time great WWE superstars and prove myself to SmackDown fans around the world.
Hey, you don't have to thank me, but if you must, you're welcome!
I wasn't thanking you. So anyway, before I left, you promised me a title match. I know we've got a pay-per-view coming up in a few weeks, and I was thinking...
Oh, right, your WWE title match. Listen, I've run it past a few VIPs, and it turns out that the coach may have promised just a tiny bit more than he could deliver. But don't worry. It's only a matter of time before the coach is named GM of SmackDown. And when that happens...
Listen to me very carefully, Coach. You're never going to be general manager of SmackDown. Understand? If you are offered the job, you're going to turn it down.
Why? Why would I do that?
Because as far as I'm concerned, you screwed me out of a WWE title opportunity. And if you become the GM of this brand, I will spend every Thursday from now on making your life a living hell. Get it?
Got it.
Good. Come on, Tori. I want to get back to figuring out who ran down Teddy Long. This little meeting just reminds me that I've got some unfinished business back on SmackDown.